Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? Gonna wait like one more minute. Let some of you guys pile in here, and then we'll get started. We got a couple interesting setups today. Market ripped. Yeah, Zoom. I'm gonna definitely be looking at Micron today. All right, I'm wait about 30 more seconds here. Then I'm gonna get started. SPX gonna pump. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect SPY and just the whole market in general to rip like we did yesterday. But I mean, I guess that news was just expected well enough. And Powell said that they're still expecting to cut rates in 2024, and this is likely going to be the top of the rates. So we're probably not going to go any higher. And I think everyone took that as really good news. And market ripped right back to all-time highs. So um, it just wasn't time for the pullback. But let's just look at some other stocks here. Something I'm going to be watching today is going to be Microsoft. I did want to trade this at the original all-time high, 427.82, but we are up around 430. So we are gapped up a little bit today. So that's okay. It's still going to be an all-time high breakout. This is the daily chart, so you don't see it. But if I go to a 4-hour, you can see that we are up here at new highs. So we did make a high of 429.89. Pretty much for all these setups I'm going to show you, it's going to be the same principle. We're gapping up near all-time high. I want to see a pullback off the open. Even if this thing wants to rip a little bit, I'm not going to chase it because chances are there's going to be some profit taking at one point, and I don't want to get caught in a quick pullback. So I'd rather let it pull back first and then look to play a new high. Ideally, we don't break these whole number levels because that's where the wall is going to be. And that's where the the nice volume is going to be as well. So, same deal. Want to see a pullback in Microsoft, maybe down to 428, 427 and a half, and then see a bounce, play a new high through 430. Next, going to be Amazon. Same kind of setup here, guys. We haven't broken 180 yet. We actually hit 180 on the penny. We have an all-time high here at 180.14, and same principle. Looking for a pullback, play a new high through 180. Simple as that. Micron, great earnings yesterday. They blew everything out of the water. This is what we looked like before, and now we're up at 112. So we're way up here. But again, same principle. We're way up here. We need IV to settle. So Micron's not going to be something I can play in the first probably 4 or 5, maybe even 10 minutes. Need those contracts to settle. But if we can get a pretty decent pullback, maybe down to like 108, we see buyers come back in looking to play a new high through the pre-market high here, 114, and then probably look for a break of 115. I mean, this could see 120 today pretty easily if the market's strong. We are gapped up a lot, so this could pull back or chop around the rest of the day, but just want to keep it on everyone's radar just in case I do want to trade it. But top watch probably going to be Microsoft. And Microsoft and Amazon. They're basically the exact same play. It's just we kind of got to flip a coin here and see what happens off the open. So these aren't. This isn't something I'm going to be looking to buy on the opening dip if we can get it. I'd rather just wait because one of them could dip and then not stop dipping, and the other one dips and then does exactly what I want. So I'd rather just kind of wait, watch both of them. It might be a little hectic off the open. But we kind of just have to pick our poison today because they're pretty much the same setup, same kind of trade I'm looking for, same criteria. So, I'm going to try to decipher which one's the best. Amazon is probably going to be cheaper than Microsoft, but I think Microsoft can move, obviously, a couple more dollars than Amazon can because it's more expensive, right? What's up, Porterhouse? All right, well, that's about it for me today. I got 5 more minutes here to open. So if you guys have tickers I'm going to go over or any questions about kind of why I'm looking at this, then go ahead. Well, I'm not seeing any questions. So let's just go over what contracts I would play. So for Micron, probably the 115 calls. Haven't even really looked at the contracts, but I just know that they need to settle a little bit. Um, and then for Microsoft, I'm going to go with the 430 calls, and then with Amazon, the 180 calls. Okay, so 180 Amazon, 430 Microsoft, and then 115s for Micron. If I do trade that, look how this is trading up though, right into the open here. This is starting to kind of get aggressive. I don't know. Again, we have to worry about IV. This is a pretty massive move. So this actually might be where the most attention is today off the open, just because I think it was a pretty big surprise. So I don't know. We'll see. Double top on Coke. Coke just not really a volatile name that I could really trade. Um, could this to me this looks more of just like a consolidation than a double top because I mean you could honestly call that like a quadruple top. So I don't know. I'm just gonna stay away from it. Yeah, Porter. Yeah, we agree. Then what's the big surprise? Just walked in. Well, I guess the big surprise would be Micron's earnings. They're up, over 10%, I think. So that's kind of a surprise there. But um, yeah. So here we go. We got about 2.5 minutes. Again, I have the Microsoft 430 calls loaded. I also have the 180 calls for Amazon loaded, and Micron just made a new high. Micron might be the stock, man. I just don't know yet. Let's see here. Microsoft and Amazon and Micron. All right, let's see here. We just hit 430 on Microsoft, and we already broke through 180 on Amazon. So since we already broke through 180, that's going to make me switch to Microsoft, but chances are we're going to break 430 as well here. Did you buy in before earnings, Gio? Just believe me, there's going to be profit taking on Micron. Anyone that's been long and been holding on to this is going to be taking a little bit of profits here off open. So yeah, Micron is flying. Nice, 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 nice. Still haven't broken 430 yet on Microsoft here. I'm gonna watch Micron on the side, guys. I think it could still be good, but I got to give that a couple minutes because those contracts are going to lose value regardless. So don't try to jump the gun on that too early. Nice, Zuma. Nice, nice. All right, 23 seconds here. Microsoft probably is going to break 430 here, which I don't really like. But there's no wall right now, so it looks like they already chipped most of it. And then if we can get the pullback here, then they'll probably add to that wall. Yeah, they just added to it a little bit. Here we go. I want to see the pull. Microsoft contracts about $2.37, so that's not bad at all. Nice pullback here. I want to see at least 429. Nice. There we go. Perfect. Amazon, yeah, Amazon just ripped right off the open here. So didn't get a pullback on that. Wouldn't even have taken the trade, but a dollar move right there in a few seconds would have paid if you could have caught it. 428 here on Microsoft. That's what I like to see. Market's pulling back a little bit. No buying coming in yet on Microsoft. Big reason why I don't want to just jump the gun. If we can see some aggressive buying done on Microsoft, that's what I want to see here. Quickly get back up there to high a day, then we can look to play that 430 break. There is about a 40,000 wall there. Yeah, so they went from about 250 down to 180. So that's why you don't want to get in that quickly here. I want to see this get bought up, though. It's kind of struggling a little bit too much, especially if that goes green to red like that. That's no good. It's Thursday. Contracts will lose value quickly. Micron pulled back. Market's starting to bounce a little bit. The whole market did pull back off open, so Amazon had the strength. Still waiting on Microsoft here. This is the safer play, I think. MU is still pulling back. Amazon's making new highs. I want to see some buyers really come into this. All I'm looking for is a breakthrough high a day, maybe a dollar, dollar and a half, maybe $2 move. And that's it. These contracts will pay pretty nicely if we can get into the money. Contracts back to $2 a piece here. It's just not as aggressive as I want to see here, guys. At all. Market's starting to roll over a little bit. Microsoft is holding up pretty nicely, though. 430 calls have 1.7K volume. That's good. The most across the board. That means I'm looking at the right thing. I would get ready here. I got the 430 calls loaded. Probably going to start getting in above 429.25, 429.50. Just still waiting for some aggressiveness out of this, just because the market's still selling off and this isn't going anywhere. So I do like that it's holding up by itself, but I need a bounce here from the market. Above 429, that's good. Here we go. Starting to get aggressive. I just want to see the market bounce with me, and it's not. I'm going to go ahead and get in these guys. Nice. Broke through. Beautiful. Oh, my God. These contracts paid. Almost $3 a contract. Okay, I'm taking some profits here. Still want to look for more on this. Market still hasn't bounced, so this does have room to really run. I want to see a close above. They didn't close that above at all. Back above 430. I want to see a new high. I'm going to take some more profits on a new high here, but if we could just get a market bounce, this thing is ready to get going. There we go. New high. I want to see at least a 50-cent break here, guys. We got only 44, but I'm going to take a little bit more profits off. This isn't moving the right way. About 250 to 3, just like that. Your market buy didn't fill. That's interesting. Nice, Duco. You did it, man. I know you've been waiting to catch one of these. Market's still selling off here, and Microsoft is doing everything it can to hold up. That's why I'm going to hold on to this a little bit. Just need a little help from the market. There we go. 310 a contract. Scaling some more here. Come on, baby. Boom. 325. I want to see this break through 431. I'm probably just going to take the rest of these profits, guys. This is a huge gain. Come on, baby. Nice red to green candle there. Market's still selling off, but we just need a little help here. Starting to get a bounce from NQ. Still low volume here. I don't really want to see that. I'm going to go ahead and take it off. That was really quick there, guys. Nice. Nice. Look at that too. See, it's just market's not really helping this, and it's gonna struggle. So I mean, they could break and retest this, whatever. But that was awesome. I got a 429 buy there and a 320 peak sell. So what's that? 70. On 250, 28%. Well, that's my work day, guys. Man, that just really sucks, doesn't it? Tough day. Yeah, I'm still watching Micron. It pulled back pretty hard down to 109. I do think there's probably still some more room in this. If they can keep holding it above 430, it's going to put more pressure on the shorts. So, limit sell close good for day. One contract at 325. Beautiful. I can't see profits on that Zuma, but good. You got in at 1.7. Oh, you dog. You bought on that dip, huh? Let's go, man. That was good. I know that was quick. And again, I kind of have to wait to give a safe signal, but this is why I preached it this morning. I'm like, guys, look, this is the setup I want. I want the pullback. I want to play the new high through these whole number levels. Look what Amazon did. Amazon didn't have a pullback off open, so it was like you have to chase it. This thing chops up. Now you're seeing a low a day. So that's why I have that criteria. I mean, it's that simple. I either get what I want and I trade it, or if it does something else, I don't touch it. I don't care. I don't like you guys know I don't care if it goes in a circle. I'm not gonna trade it. But what was that? Like a 2-minute workday? We're done 8 minutes into the market open here. So I mean, this is why I like day trading, guys, because you're done. Nice, Geo. Well, I'm glad you caught a piece of it. That's weird that a market buy didn't fill. I don't know what platform you're trading on, but that's interesting. Aaron, did you catch that? So kind of a break and retest. Nice, Miles. Kind of a break and retest area here. If they can get this back above 430, I'm telling you, there's probably still some room in it. But yeah, I know those contracts jumped. Once I saw my P&L like just jump, I was like, whoa. No, I'm not still in it, Geo. I think that there's still a chance this to go higher for sure. Market is now bouncing, but the juice that Microsoft had, the market was just selling off. Going in heavy, Miles. Yeah, I had to buy twice there. Just kind of bought up into this and then bought right again right before this high of day. I got filled fine. I don't know why you guys had trouble, and I was filling limit as well. But I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky. But yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. That's why I have that criteria. I would still watch this maybe, but it's not trading very well. You want to see buyers hold this up above 430 and really get going. I mean, you were seeing some downside wicks here. So, I mean, there is some buying pressure still kind of holding up above 429, but you want to see them hold above this level. And then look what the NASDAQ is doing. We're pushing high a day here on the NASDAQ, and Microsoft is struggling. So, again, the rule of thumb here is just see what happens above 430. If buyers can get it back up in here, you may see a new high. The market's ripping though. Whoa, 841. So there's no news. Just had a strong candle there on ES and NQ. But look, Microsoft's still not ripping here. It's just holding, trying to hold above VWAP. Still can't get above 430. Micron's still down on the day, not really going anywhere. Amazon chop central. So good. I kind of flipped a coin there just because Amazon already broke 180 pre-market and wanted to stick with Microsoft, and it worked out beautifully. Those contracts moved, man. Moved. PayPal's going. Okay, I'll take a look. PayPal has been going pretty good the last couple of days, right? Yeah, it has. So I think maybe it was Bull that has some sort of option play on this. Maybe it was a Leap, one of the two. But this thing is running. This is a stock that I feel like just has potential to squeeze. All it needs is some sort of crazy good news. And you're starting to get to this area where you get up into the 80s. Anyone who's short, all up in this area, is going to start feeling some pressure. And that's where you may get it. Netflix, Chop Central, AMD, disgusting. Coin. You guys see what Coin did yesterday? Let me just go on like hourly. Coin freaking ripped yesterday. Did crypto bounce back up? A little bit. I mean, it's still like a 10% move though on Bitcoin in one day. That's just still just crazy to me. Ethereum back above 35. Okay, that makes sense why Coin did that. Let's see if anyone over here has a question. Anyone on Twitter or YouTube or Twitch? If you guys have questions, just comment on the live stream because I can see it and I can answer those for you. Microsoft contracts. Oh, wow. Did it pull back? I can just tell by the contracts it was gone. Yep, there it goes. It's Thursday. So what is your Twitch? Well, I'm just using the Penny Boys one. So I think that it's Renzi MicroStrategy is going a little bit. I think it's Pookie's Revenge is the Twitch that we use, but I don't know. I just click it and throw it on. I may make my own though, unless we can do an actual Penny Boys one. That's just the one they told me to use. Zuko, that's some bad timing for you, man. Well, at least you caught a piece of it. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, Porter, I don't even use Twitch. Gio, you're not holding on to Microsoft, are you? I know you had to kind of get a weird second entry there. You didn't even have an Instagram. I do have an Instagram. AMD down 182. Coin pulling back in. Netflix trying to balance me. Guys, everything else looks pretty nasty. Like, I don't really want to trade. I don't even like Microsoft anymore. This low a day actually might be good. You sold it looking at MU. Okay, good. PayPal 66.60, so that's still moving here. Micron's struggling. OnlyFans. um, this kind of looks like a bear flag to me. I mean, there's just no buying pressure here at all today. I told you guys there's probably going to be a lot of profit taking just because of a 10% move. You got to think people with millions and millions and millions of dollars of this stock are probably going to create some liquidity here at all-time high because everyone will be green. That'd be Porter. That'd be pretty good. Microsoft bounced back up, back to around entry. Wow, it went from 170 back to 250. Uh-oh. Oh. This is interesting. This is just kind of a little pattern here, guys, for y'all to watch. I mean, I'm not going to be trading this, but I want you to start noticing little stuff like this. Here's on the 1-minute charts. I mean, it's not the cleanest thing in the world. Honestly, the overall market looks pretty choppy. NASDAQ is high day, low day, high day, low day. Let's just see what this does. This could just kind of base out here and go sideways for a little bit, and then we can get that real bounce. I don't know that I want to force this. Let's just look at the contracts real quick. Oh, they're actually not bad at all. IV is coming in 80% now. It's good. Volume on the 110s is pretty high, but 115s is second. Yep. 115s are $50. Microsoft getting back up. Yeah, I can see that around that entry price. This has a chance for like 435. I mean, this could really get going. It's just I wanted to see it go then, and the whole market's pretty choppy here. We also have Powell speaking tomorrow. I think we do have some more Fed stuff going on later today. Let me double check. No Fed stuff today. Yes, today's actually 5. We do have Powell pre-market tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. So 30 minutes before the market opens. It's kind of interesting. But I don't know, guys. I really don't like anything else. I mean, unless Microsoft really starts ripping, nothing's really catching my eye. Amazon's just making new lows under 180, so that's just kind of out of the equation now. Micron is just kind of almost got like low volume chop now at this low here on 110. Coin did okay. I mean, I know that was quick, and I know some people may have missed that trade on Microsoft, but you know, you could get risky and kind of buy that opening dip. I did say I wanted to see 428, and that's kind of if you have the capital to kind of get 1 or 2 contracts as a starter just to see if you can get that bounce and really add into it, that's where you could really see something crazy. But way too risky to signal because that dip could just keep dipping, and then I don't know if people are only being able to get in with 1 contract, and then they're stuck. But once again, if we can see some candles start closing back above 430, I think that's where you could probably start seeing your next run. But what's happening now? ES selling off, NQ selling off here through lows. So Microsoft's going to have a tough time, probably going to start giving up again. Let's see, where's Tesla today? Above 175. Not really tradable here. I mean, you're honestly just coming up into this. It's 175 to 180. Just kind of zone here. Fall back out of it. kind of have a little uptrend that you could break here, and that's where you could see that this next move down. That would be what I think could happen. Nvidia's kind of taking a hit today. How's SMCI doing? Under $1,000. Wow. Coin new high. AMD down 181. Let's see what this little downside look like. Oh, we hit 175 yesterday, then bounced all the way. So that kind of ruins that chance for today. What's up, Jeremy Dennis? Where do you see Powell speaking tomorrow? If you go to Econo Day, U.S. calendar, Econ-O Day, it'll show it. That's what I use for all my government news, kind of weekly U.S. news. Uh-oh. Matenor just sent something in here. Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, or that Market Watch one was good. Thanks, Matenor. Matenor, you catch that? You've been quiet. Matenor, did you catch that Microsoft trade? Anyone in the day trader corner, if y'all caught this, send it in those profits. What's up, Charlie? Yeah, honestly, guys, I mean, that's pretty much it for today. I'll still stick around for a little bit longer, but that's kind of the beauty of being able to catch an off the open trade. You kind of you get done early. Mike, did that happen recently, man? What? That sucks. Yeah, what happened? JTM 86. Yeah, tell me about it, right? Pretty good. Did you catch that too, JTM? Mike, that's crazy, man. I hope you get better soon. That's tough. You caught that good, and you had some MU calls, okay? Like you held calls overnight, or you bought calls on a dip here on Micron? if you caught this earnings play, then go celebrate. Go get a nice breakfast. Nice, 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 nice. Well, guys, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing I'm liking to trade at all. I mean, everything looks pretty disgusting. Um, I'm here to answer questions, but if there's no questions, then I mean, let's get on with it. Look at Netflix here. I mean, that's untradeable now. Microsoft is now just straight chop here. Nvidia is just kind of slowly grinding down, not really tradable there at all. Micron coming in for low of day here, so I mean, I would only be looking for upside. Coin just kind of slowly chopping up here, but this is just going to move with crypto. What else? I mean, Meta selling off. Well, we hit 515. This thing gapped up. Still gonna wait for up in here though. BA is that under 180? What's my watch list say? Oh wow, did I get some good news? Probably because the whistleblower's dead now. Seek meeting with Boeing. I know the good news was yesterday, so the 20th. Boeing update data. Here are the key takeaways. Boeing delays cash flow goal limits. Boeing expects up to 4.5 billion Q1 cash outflow. I don't know, nothing too major that I'm seeing. But yesterday they had a pretty decent day. But nothing. I mean, there's just nothing for me to trade here on Boeing today. I mean, that short was awesome. I think everyone in the world was probably expecting that. So don't think I can just look into a crystal ball and it tells me that was just a very obvious short play there. So I'm not super interested in anything right now. If this can get back under 180, I'm there for it. Anywhere up in this area, it's not a clear trade to me. I'm not looking to be buying this right now with everything that's going on. But bad news doesn't last forever, and good news doesn't last forever. Boeing had great news up in here, and then the bad news came and pulled it right back down. So could this be the bounce spot? Of course. Could it fall right back over and get under 180? Then we go see 160. Yeah, and that's where I would look to be interested. If it bounces, it could spell out Ethan and bounce if it wanted to, and I don't care. I'm going to trade what I want to happen, and if it doesn't happen, then I don't care what the stock is. So the only two red stocks today on my watch list are going to be Apple and Tesla. Interesting. Tesla's the worst performing stock in the S&P 500 this year. Nice TK, thank you. Yeah, $60 at work isn't bad, huh? In like literally 1 minute. I kind of wish I signaled some sort of starter position, but it's just so risky. It's just really pointless to do that. I'd rather do a safe entry and everyone can make money. Apple's second worst. I know Boeing was up there too, either second or third. But maybe not after yesterday. Well, guys, I know we're only 30 minutes in, but like I said, I really got nothing. So nothing looks interesting for me to trade. I will keep my charts up, but I may go get some breakfast going, get another cup of coffee, hang out. If anything does happen, then we can I'll hop back on here. But You know, honestly, I can stay in here, just go mute, and kind of wait around. But if there's, and I'm here to answer questions. I don't really have a whole lot much else to talk about. Market's pretty boring now, to me at least. Let's see if we have any other streams going on today. Swing trading group session. Uh-oh. Big Lee, 1 hour. Mine's tonight. My first day trader group session is going to be 8 p.m. Well, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. You question the tickers or pennies. Charlie, I could take a look at them. I mean, I wouldn't take my advice like I would want you to on these bigger names, but I can give you some sort of a technical aspect. Ooh, Fisker. Ouch. This one's hurting. Let's see. I kind of need some sort of game plan from you, though, with these tickers. Because I could look at this and say this is dying. And that's about all I can say. I don't know if there's really a whole lot of opportunity there to short this down to zero, just because you got 11 cents to make up, and then you have an unlimited risk factor if this thing does bounce against you. So Snailcat says no. I'm not in. I'm looking for. Yeah, well, I mean, like, what are you trying to do, Charlie? That's kind of what I'm asking. Like, but are you looking to buy this, or you want it to go up or down? You're good. Let's see if anyone on YouTube's got anything for me. Nope. Let me see what this looks like on Snailcat, you're in Japan, huh? Let me see what you got, Charlie. One sec. Over today, everything's already up. Don't see much upside. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the market's just kind of chopping up. There's really nothing there for us right now. That Microsoft play was great. Took our money, we ran. Took about 2 minutes, so I'll take that any day of the week. Something to get in and out of. Possibly there are options as well. Not sure if there's opportunity there. I don't know what your mouse is doing, Charlie, but let me go back to FSR for you. I'm guessing you're looking to buy. I'm still kind of waiting for that answer. Are you looking to play this to the downside, or are you looking to? I know you want to get in and out, but are you looking for this to go up or down? Because I mean, the stock's been absolutely killed over the last few years. So I'm still kind of wondering what play you're looking for here. AMD down at 180. Coin just touched 270, so that's still moving up. Netflix doing nothing. Micron doing nothing. I'm surprised on Micron today. Look at Microsoft. I mean, we caught that opening volume, and just that clean price action. Now it's just doing nothing. No volume anymore. It's pretty nice. An 82-cent move too, and that was kind of all we needed. looking to buy and sell if it pops. I mean, if you're, I would probably go in with equities if that's kind of what you're looking for, simply because it's done nothing. It's had like 25 or 30 red weeks in a row. So, if you want to buy down in here, I mean, there's a chance for a quick, some good news. This thing pops up and you get a little bit of a short squeeze. That's when you can make your money. With options, though, Charlie, I mean, picking an expiration date is kind of tough. I mean, if you're going to look to buy 1 or 2 weeks out, I mean, I doubt that anything that crazy happens in 1 or 2 weeks unless you just got that lucky. So that's kind of something you'd probably want to buy like 6 months out or a year out to really buy yourself time just in case. Because I'm telling you right now, there's not going to be any significant move without some sort of news. A stock like that has just been getting killed. People are just pulling their money out. There's just people that are either work at the company and just own the stock, or people that are just kind of bag holding because there's just no movement in there anymore. Swing equities to the upside. Yeah, so Duco, yeah, you're right on that. Snail Cat, yeah, probably Wall Street bets. Who knows? Amazon back above 180. I'm glad we chose Microsoft over Amazon, but this could get going. I feel like any second here. I mean, Microsoft honestly looks like a perfect little pattern, but quickly draw it here. But it's just not really doing anything. The volume's just gone. So I don't know. For you new guys, practice this. Just kind of come and draw these lines, see what happens, understand the principles behind what's going on here. I know some people already left here just because our morning was so quick, but tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, for you premium guys, we're going to be doing the market basics lesson. So it's going to be the first one out of the day trader course. Going over market orders, limit orders, stop orders, hedge funds, what retail traders are, institutional traders, electronic trading. Just going to give you all kind of the basics of the market, and then probably just a quick little rundown on options and the option chain. So probably going to do some sort of little slideshow, but you guys know I'll just kind of ramble on to you. But for anyone that's in that corner, if not, and you're free or you haven't picked a coach yet, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So want to make sure you guys have the building blocks on this stuff before we move forward. So I think that's going to be a good first lesson. Is there a place to ask you stuff without the main feed? Are you, Charlie? You're in the day trader corner. I mean, dude, you can always DM me if you want. Like copy trading link. Yeah, I mean, you could always DM me. I mean, any of you guys can. I do have a lot on here, so I need to go through my message requests. But yeah, you can always send me a message on the side if you don't want it to kind of go out publicly in here, or just send it in the chat. You just got to at me to make sure I don't miss it. Microsoft's starting to break here. Amazon's really moving up, trying to go for high a day pretty soon. Yeah, ES is pushing now. Looks like we just kind of based out a little bit on NASDAQ as well. Micron, what's up with this? This is just pretty disappointing today. I wanted to see some crazy action on that. But like I said this morning, I mean, 10% move on a stock that's kind of been dead for a long time. Well, I mean, I don't want to say dead, but just, we have other chip stocks like NVIDIA, AMD, SMCI that have been running. And Micron really hasn't. So good earnings. This was great. And people wanted to take profits. But if you told me this was just going to sell off and go flat, I'd just tell you you're crazy. When's your next up to bat for morning day trade Tuesday? So my next live trading. So I do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but Monday is premium only, so it's not live or streamed anywhere. And then Tuesday, Thursdays are the free ones that we do. Um, and then my free lessons Tuesday night, premium lesson Thursday night. But Kenny Penny, I know that you're premium, so yeah, my next trading will be Monday. Gio, tell me something good. Pretty terrible weather out today for me. I may just have to skip class, right? Watching Microsoft again. Okay, let's look. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of coiled up here. I mean, could this just go flat rest of the day? Of course, right? But draw these lines, understand the principles behind them, and we'll see what happens. This could easily kind of break through, get through VWAP here, that yellow line, 429.50, get a push through there. Anyone that's kind of on the short side up in this area is going to be under some pressure then, and then maybe you see high day. If you can get a candle close above 430, that's probably going to be the trigger for a move higher. J Frog, what? Can't be a ticker, right? Yeah. Hang in there. Let me go back to it. Sorry. Yeah, just kind of sitting still. I mean, on a move like this, guys, what do you think I'm going to tell you is key here? I hope someone can guess it by now. On a move like this, what's the main thing I'm going to be looking for? Confirmation, yeah. I'm looking for a different word though. Volume. There you go, Chris. Good. Good. Yeah, sit and watch and wait for the volume. You guys are learning. I love it. Yeah, I mean, look, this can do whatever it wants. Like I said, I mean, I don't care if it goes in a circle. I just want it to either do, break down. Like if I'm looking to trade this either way, right? Obviously, I like that, you kind of have this big move up and down and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller up into this point of the wedge. That means that one side's about to win, right? The battle is kind of coming down to the end. Once you can get a breakthrough this uptrend or a breakthrough this downtrend, volume is going to be key. If there's no volume, then you know that not many other people are looking for this, right? I mean, this line isn't going to be perfect and exact, right? So we did break through it a little bit here, but there's really no volume at all. You at least want to see over 100K. And then once there's volume, that means there's going to be a bigger move. That means you're looking at the right thing. That means other people are as well. And then the trade would actually work. That's where you're going to see a quick, aggressive squeeze to one way or the other. Because, I mean, some people who don't understand volume will see this break this line and just get in for no reason. 100K on the 1 minute. Yeah, I mean, roughly for something like Microsoft, maybe over 50K. I mean, if you guys see on my screen this little tiny yellow line down here, that's going to be the average volume. So you want it to just be above average. So for something like Tesla, I mean, I want to see over 200K easily, just because those typically have more volume and liquidity. So let's just see what happens here, guys. We're breaking down low volume. You see that get bought up here. Back to my point, though, people that don't understand volume, you're going to see this break a line and they're just going to enter. This could break this line. This pattern may not even actually work for this stock on this specific day, right? So if you don't wait for volume on this, then you're just kind of guessing. Especially on a Thursday, you don't want to be getting in on something like this when your contract's going to be losing value because they expire so soon. Everything's pretty dead right now. So got about 15 more minutes at that hour mark. Um, if you guys got any last minute questions, ask away. If not, I mean, let's just call it. Quick morning. Doesn't get much better than that. Got done with work in about 8 minutes. And really the trade took like 1.5. Microsoft starting to break down here. You are seeing volume pick up here, but it's a little late in the candle. We got about 10 seconds left on this candle, so starting to get up here. Sitting about 50,000 volume right now. Well, 44,000. There you go. Volume did pick up a bit here, so now you're starting to see a drop. Not ideal though. I mean, I would want to see more volume, but that kind of came in later in the candle. So would you say that the 7? Oh, 9 a.m. candle looking at volume in the red candle would be a sign of weakness, and now we see it going down. 7:09 a.m. So, Chris, I'm guessing you're probably Pacific time, so 7:09. So you're talking this candle here. Yeah, that one. Okay. So 7:09, you did see the high volume and you did see the red. So yeah, I mean, but look, that's literally the high here on this resistance line. You saw the high volume, so that means that there was a pretty good amount of sellers on that candle. The next candle did pop up, but again, we are looking at 1 minute charts here. So let's go on a 5 and see what this looks like. But you are right. I mean, in this consolidation up in here, you did see volume kind of spike up from, the opening moves, came back down, no move, no move, no move. And then you see volume come back up, and this thing is kind of rolling over. So now look, you're seeing a pretty nice move down. My VWAP is not positioned on the same price as me. It's so weird. As your VWAP. Are you using the IBKR one? Or are you using Thinkorswim? Trading View. Do you pay for Trading View, or are you using the free version? Whoever mentioned FSR, I'm getting some news here on my phone. FSR, the 5 biggest buyers of Fisker stock. Jane Street was one of the top buyer during the fourth quarter, picking up 4.2 million shares. And Investco added 3.26 million shares. Two Sigma added 1.6 million shares. Total of 237. 13 F fillers own the stake. So that means that whoever mentioned it, I don't know who it was. I think it was Charlie. That is, yep, you got the live data package. That's interesting. So right now, Chris, mine's at 429.30. What's yours? I'm also only using middle VWAP, not the high or the low. 29.17. Interesting. Let me see if taking this off fixes that. I still got 429.30. Huh. What am I doing? Black line is 429.17. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if VWAPs are just exact. I don't know if Thinkorswim gets their data from someone else. Well, just different than TradingView, but I don't know. That's weird. But I mean, that's just a good example of, you don't want to use VWAP to the penny, right? Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap things up. Nothing's really going on here. Microsoft ended up just kind of bouncing again, so it's going to stay in that chop zone area, it looks like. So, if there's any last minute questions, ask. If not, then let's get out of here. YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all you guys, thanks for being here. If you want to get in the Discord, I think you need to pop in because you're missing out. We got some premium stuff coming up. It's pretty cool. So, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on Tuesday.